see for yourself how your hair looks.
What?
Now you can see for yourself on the screen how your hair
Oh,
looks.
yeah. How about that? That's pretty cool.
All right.
Well, good evening, everyone. Nice to see you. My name is Robin Kane, and this is my husband, Phil Cadidlo, and we just came across the river from Trinity in Stillwater to share some music with you tonight. And this first song we're going to play for you is just a sweet song that it's actually by the Chicks. That they used to be the Dixie Chicks. And I heard the song, and I loved it so much. I guess Ruth Moody wrote it. And she wrote it for her kids to sing to them when they were going to bed. And I just loved that so much. But as I listened to the song, I started kind of imagining what would God sing to us if he sang a lullaby to us. And this song, I think, just fits the bill so much. It's kind of a soft and sweet song, so you can just kind of relax. And
if you fall asleep, we'll understand.
Yeah,
it is called lullaby.
It is a lullaby, after all. You may not know why you came to be, but the thought of you is like a melody. A joyful song weaving round my heart. A bluegrass band and an angel choir. How long do you wanna be loved? Is forever enough? Is forever enough? How long do you wanna be loved? Is forever enough? 'Cause I'm never ever giving you up. I sing to you when you're asleep. Hoping you will sing along with me. And when you wake, you'll recall the tune. And know that it was written just for you. How long do you wanna be loved? Is forever enough? Is forever enough? How long do you wanna be loved?
How long do you wanna be loved?
Is forever enough? 'Cause I'm never ever giving you up. As you wander through this troubled world, in search of all things beautiful, you can close your eyes when you're miles away. hear my voice like a serenade. How long do you wanna be loved? Is forever enough? Is forever enough? How long do you wanna be loved? Is forever enough? 'Cause I'm never ever giving you up.
Let's give it up to Robin and Phil. Thank you guys so much. So good to have you back. And I think you're exactly right. As I think of that song, I think of Easter. I think of the tomb. I think of the stone rolling away. I think of Christ's message to us is, I will love you forever. May that be enough. So thank you guys for kicking off today. Good evening. It is so great to have you all here with us. Again, we're so blessed to have Robin and Phil. Let's give it up to them one more time. I need to let you know, if you love what you hear from Robin and Phil, they are going to be coming back in-house on May 11th at our adult luncheon. So that is going to be starting to be promoted, and if you're wondering what the music is going to sound like, they are going to be coming and singing and doing that, so we hope that you come and be a part of that. That's a Monday during lunchtime. You can go online and register for that. It'll be a phenomenal event. But also, we want to say humongous thank you to also our worship leaders, our actors, so to Craig and Krista and Chuck, and Krista again, because Krista decided she's doing double duty of acting and leading worship, and also with Andrew. So let's give those guys a humongous thank you for all the work you guys put into this. And also, how about dinner? Let's give a humongous thank you to Ann and Dean for an amazing meal. And today we are blessed. We have one of our preaching cohort individuals, Chuck McGill. He's going to be preaching today and doing the children's message. So let's say a humongous thank you to Chuck and for being here. As you can see, it's so amazing to see how the body of Christ works together to do ministry. And Bethel's never been a church and never should be a church that's all about the pastors doing everything, but the body of Christ working together in harmony. So a humongous thank you to everybody that's helping make tonight possible. A few things I want to let you know before we start off today, our time. One, next week, we are going to be having, I know it's spring break, so spring break brings with it our Women of Bethel hot dish. So all of you Norwegians, you can now look up at me from looking at your feet and remember, hot dish. But if you're thinking to yourself, I would love to make a hot dish. It's been a while since I've made a hot dish. For you that are not Norwegians but German, we call them casseroles. But we are not going to get divided here on this. But if you want to help out making a hot dish, please call Gail Nolan. Or if you're a fan of making Jell-O, we like to call it Lutheran Jell-O, because Lutheran Jell-O allows you to put stuff in it. You know, there's the regular Jell-O, and then there's the Lutheran Jell-O. So if you're like, I don't know what to do with these carrot peels, you put it in the Jell-O. All right, that's how we did it in Ohio. So if you'd like to do either of those things, call Gail Nolan. She'd love to have you help out. But also, special music next week will be from Randy Sins and Sue Orfield. There'll be a wonderful duo coming in to us. So we hope that you come out and join us if you're in town. If you're not, this is live streamed. For all those people watching right now, we're glad that you're taking this time. So if you're not here, if you choose to be somewhere warmer than here, make sure that you tune in and watch worship and join in with us. Also, to let you know two other things. One, new disciples class is coming up. If you're ever wondering to learn more about Bethel, about what does it mean to be a part of the community of Bethel, and how can I join and become active and involved, this is a great opportunity. You can go online. You can scan the QR code. This is new for us. We are going to be doing it after the 9:30 service. So if you're here for the 9 o'clock service, if you're here for the 9 o'clock service and you're wanting to take part in it, we'd love to have you. Just go online and sign up. And with that also coming up, it's hard to believe, but it will be here before we know it. We will be getting into Holy Week. And so that means we need to let you know that some of the worship services coming up. As you'll see on the screen, Palm Sunday is our normal services, 9 o'clock. Highlands Campus, 10:30 downtown. Maundy, Thursday. These are two of the things that the worship committee changed. We're having two offerings for Maundy, Thursday, and Good Friday. So for Maundy, Thursday, it's a 1 p.m. downtown, a 6 p.m. Highlands Campus, and then Good Friday is the same, a 1 p.m. downtown, a 6 p.m. Good Friday service. So we want to get that in there because, as you know, it's so much more powerful to enter into Easter when you went through the journey with Christ to the cross. The crown is so much richer when you saw the thorns. So we invite you to be a part of those services, invite others to it. But then the Good News Day comes, Easter comes. And one of the things we're doing different here at Bethel is we are having two services at the same time. We're going to do a cool experiment on Palm Sunday. We're cutting Pastor Keith in half. No. So what we're going to have is we're going to have 3 services downtown, 6:30, 8 o'clock, 9:30. But then also at 9:30, we will be having a service right here. So Pastor Keith will be at one campus preaching. I'll be at the other campus. You have to decide, and here's the thing. If you want to hear both of us, you can. You just have to not do 9:30 service. You just have to jump. Or you can watch us on your phone at the one service. So, but no matter what, just know one of our goals here is this, is people say, why are you doing it? It's because recently we've had so many people come to our 9:30 service, they've stopped coming and they're staying at home watching it. Because they said it's more enjoyable and comfortable to watch it from home than watching it in the youth room. And so we want to make space. So if you want to go downtown and worship at the 9:30 service, we encourage you to. It'll be a wonderful service, a powerful service that opens up spaces here for others to be able to get closer to the sanctuary. So we want to invite you and your friends to come and be a part of those services. Also at 10:30, we have our Easter egg hunt. And I know this is going to be hard news, but this is a year that we will not be doing caramel roll sales. I know. Please stone Pastor Keith, not me. We will bring them back next year, but this year, because of transitions and everything, we will not be doing the caramel roll sales. So I just need to get you figuring that out, planning it for your meal schedule. But hopefully you'll therefore want them even more next year. So that's going on. So please take time. Make sure you get those on your calendar. You invite others to be a part of it. There will continually be powerful services. So with that, let us start this service. I'm going to invite you to stand as we begin singing our Holden evening prayer.
Jesus Christ, you are the light of the world. The light no darkness can overcome. Stay with us now, for it is evening, and the day is almost over. Let your light scatter the darkness and shine within your people here. Heavenly glory, loving glow of God's own face. You who sing creation's story, shine in every land and race. Now as evening falls around us, we shall raise
grace and wisdom, we can hear our quiet song. Love that fills the night with wonder, love that warms the weary soul, love that bursts all chains asunder, set us free and make us whole. You made the heavens splendor, ever dancing star of night, make us shine with gentle justice, let us each reflect your light. Mighty God of all creation, gentle Christ who lights our way, loving Spirit of salvation, lead us on to endless day. May God be with you all, and also with you. Let us sing our thanks to God. It is right to give God thanks and praise. Blessed are you, Creator of the universe. From old you have led your people night and day. May the light of your Christ make your darkness bright. For your word and your presence are the light of our pathways, and you are the light and life of all creation.
For this side of the room will sing with me on part 1, and this side of the room will sing with Chuck on part 2.
Let my prayer come up like incense before you, the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you. Oh God, I call to you. Oh God, I call to you. Come to me now. Oh, hear my voice when I cry. Let my prayer rise up, like incense before you, the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you. Keep watch within me, God. Keep watch within me, God. Deep in my heart may be burning bright. Let my prayer rise up, like incense before the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you. All praise to the God of all. All praise to the God of all. All praise be to Christ, may the Spirit of love. Let my prayer rise up, like incense before the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you.
Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to have all that you may be seated, except all the children, young people may come up for the children's event. It's not just a message, it's an event. Oh, leave room for me. There you go. All right. I've got something to show you. It's one of my favorite tools. Even though it is unlikely to send me to the emergency room, I still like it. It's so cool. It can do more than one thing. If we could lower the lights, please, so that I can show. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Don't panic that it's so dark, even though it's not because of daylight savings time. But still, don't panic because I've got light. Look at that. Look at that. What do you think of that? Yeah, blinding you. Okay. Sorry. But now, no need to worry about the dark because there's light. Light for everybody, huh? Really? Do you have light? No. No. We need to get light, a bigger light, I think. This thing does everything. Don't worry. There. Now, what? Why?
Because it's full of backpacks.
Oh, it's covered up. Ready? Yes. Now this is light. This is light for everybody. And this is light that is not covered up, not hidden. It's for everyone to see. Jesus is the light of the world. That's our lesson tonight. And Jesus is not a flashlight. He's not a spotlight. He is a floodlight for all people to see. And he calls on us to be his lights also. Do you think he wants us to be a spotlight or a flashlight? Do you think he wants us just to shine on certain people? No. I mean, I shined on him because clearly he's one of the best guys that we want to shine on everybody. That's what Jesus does. And he calls on us to also let our lights shine on all people. So, if you would please bow your heads and fold your hands and repeat after me. Dear Jesus, thank you for being our light. Help us to shine your light on others. A floodlight for all. Amen. Thank you so much. You may go back, and we are ready for our skit. Sermon back. Didn't anybody wonder why I had this up here? God, for crying out loud. Wow. Pastor Ladd is rethinking this whole cohort thing right now. Dude forgot half his sermon. Okay. I bet you could guess what song we're going to sing. This little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And here we go. Ready? Everybody, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Remember when I hid it in the bag? We don't do that. And the verse is, hide it under a bushel. No. Ready? You got to shout no. Ready? Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm going to let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm going to let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. All around the neighborhood, stand up, get your lights out, and when we sing all around the neighborhood, you walk around. And then you find your place to sit down again. You find your parents, okay? Or wherever you were sitting. So here we go. All around the neighborhood. Get your lights up. Here we go. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Find your parents. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, now I'm done.
So this thing should get me where I need to go?
It will. Just keep following it. The path is clear.
It looks pretty basic, no frills.
It doesn't need frills. It needs to be true.
Right, true. How long will it take?
As long as it takes, but you won't walk in darkness as long as you follow it.
Okay, I trust you. Wait, what is that?
What is what?
That other GPS. It looks so bright and sleek. It looks so much more advanced.
It looks flashy.
Well, flashy's not bad, right? I mean, maybe it's just better technology.
Technology doesn't make something true.
But look at this. It's got all the features, shortcuts, faster routes. It says, get to your destination in half the time.
And where exactly is it taking you?
Success, fulfillment, purpose, everything you've been wanting right now. See, that's what I want.
Is it?
Of course it is. Who doesn't want that? No offense, but yours just says, follow me. That's kind of vague.
It's enough.
But this one has details. It has testimonials. 5 stars. Changed my life. Best decision ever.
And you're going to trust the reviews of people you've never met over the voice that's been guiding you?
I'm not saying I don't trust you. I'm just saying, why not use the better device? Why make this any harder than it has to be?
Because faster doesn't mean better, and easier doesn't mean true.
You keep saying that, but you're not giving me anything to work with. This GPS is giving me everything. Turn-by-turn directions, estimated arrival times, motivational quotes.
And where does it lead?
It leads to what I want. You've been very helpful, but I think I just need to try something different for a while.
I'll be here when you need me.
Thanks for understanding. Don't worry, I'll be fine. This thing knows what it's doing. Turn right for success. Okay. Now sprint forward, no time to waste. This is great, I'm making progress. Turn left, now right, shortcut ahead. Wait, that's just where I was. Keep going, you're almost there. Almost where? Achievement unlocked? What achievement? I haven't done anything. You're making excellent progress. I'm going in circles. Stop it. Stop congratulating me for doing nothing. Where am I even going? Fulfillment unlocked. Fulfillment ahead. Where? How? Stop it. Stop it. You're supposed to work. Don't do this. You're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be... I don't know where I am. Hello? Are you still there?
I never left.
I'm so lost. This thing promised me everything and gave me nothing. I'm farther from where I need to be than when I started.
I know.
And you're not going to tell me I told you so?
I'm just glad you came back.
I put this thing in my pocket. I actually put you in my pocket, like you were disposable, outdated.
Yet when you needed the truth, that's where you reached.
Why didn't you stop me? Why did you let me go?
Because you had to learn the difference between what's flashy and what's faithful, between what promises everything and what delivers the truth.
Well, this thing told me what I wanted to hear.
Most counterfeits do.
And yours just said, follow me.
Is that enough now?
I'm so confused and exhausted. I don't even know if I can trust my own judgment anymore.
Then don't trust your judgment, trust me.
And what if I get distracted again? What if another fancy GPS shows up and
Then you'll remember this moment, you'll remember what's bright doesn't mean true, and what's loud doesn't mean right.
I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness.
You remember.
I never forgot. I just stopped listening. Can I still follow you, even after everything?
That's why I waited.
No more shortcuts?
The real path is the only shortcut that matters.
No more distractions?
I'll help you recognize them when they come.
And what if I'm slow or if I stumble?
Then I'll adjust my pace, not the other way around.
You know what's strange?
What?
Your GPS seems brighter now than it was before.
It hasn't changed, you have.
I spent all that time chasing a bright light, and all I needed was
The true one.
Thank you so much. Our first reading tonight is from John 8, verse 12. When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. It's the verse that our seeker remembered. Second verse is Matthew 5, 15 through 16, which you already heard because it is the basis for the song, This Little Light of Mine, and you will hear it again during the message. The skit showed us that when we follow Jesus, we walk in his light. Like the seeker, we need to not follow other distractions of life, of which there are many. Those paths that seem brighter and flashier and seem so important. We need to follow the true path of Jesus, and we will walk in his light. As part of walking and living in the light of God's love, Jesus also calls on us to shine our light on others. Matthew 5:15, neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. Then Jesus goes on to say, in the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Now, it can be relatively easy to let the light of God's light shine on some people, on family, most of the time, friends, people who are like us and people who agree with us. You can take out that spotlight, that flashlight, and you can shine it on them. But Jesus calls us to be a light like he is, to be a floodlight that shines on all people. People who are different from us, people who disagree with us, people that we don't like, and even people who hurt us. Later on in the 5th chapter of Matthew, Jesus says, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Now that can be very hard to do. I believe that in our country right now, there are more and more people who, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Christianity, want to shine the light of God's love on certain people, but not shine that light on many others. There are people they want to exclude from the light, want to put them down, not even see them as people. And I confess that the words and actions of those people really bother me. My wife Sonia has a friend who put it this way. She confesses to having some state of the world anxiety. State of the world anxiety. I hear you, sister. I truly struggle with how to react to these people in these events. I have a friend named Jim who regularly reacts to them on Facebook. Yeah, I know. What could possibly go wrong, right? I worked at a Bible camp with Jim for over a year after college, and then he spent his entire career in the camping ministry. He taught me a lot about letting my light shine for all people. And he is very bothered by the words and actions of some of our state and national leaders. He points out that Jesus calls on us to love all people, even those that are hard to love, and that what we do to the least among us, we do to Jesus. Jim is so passionate about this, however, that most of his posts are, frankly, NSFW, not safe for the workplace. Jim swears a lot in his posts. Most often he says that certain people are full of manure, but he doesn't say manure. He often calls people liars. In a post this past weekend, he called a major political figure a pathetic loser. Now, the glaringly obvious irony here is that because Jim feels that these people are not loving others the way Jesus wants them to, he in turn is also not loving them the way that Jesus wants him to. What does it mean to shine the light of God's love on people who are on the other side of our country's many divides? People we might want to see as enemies. First, I'm pretty sure it doesn't include insulting them and calling them names on the internet. And I'm not just picking on Jim. I think a large portion of all the posts on social media and much of what passes as political discourse today could be fairly characterized as insulting people and calling them names. When I see someone that I feel is not loving others the way Jesus wants us to, I need to remind myself that that is exactly the person that Jesus is calling me to shine the light of his love on. That person. It's not enough for me just to love the others that I think that person should be loving. I need to love that person. That person that bothers me, that person that offends me, that person I may even see as an enemy. That's why Jesus' call is so challenging. So how do we do this? I don't know for sure. But maybe by listening, truly listening. Try to understand why they might feel the way they feel. Show them in other ways that you care about them and value them. Be an example for them of how to love others. If we walk in the light of Jesus' love and follow his true path, like the seeker in the skit, then he will give us the strength to do it. Jesus calls on us to let our lights shine, not as a spotlight on some, but as a floodlight for all people. And he really means all people. And we can do it through the power of his love that he shines on us. Amen.
I'm going to say something before we sing, and what I want to say to you is, I don't know most of you, and most of you don't know me, but I want to say that I love all of you, and the reason that I want to say that is that for me, love is that guiding light. That love is my GPS Love is my North Star, my compass. And the reason that I know that is that in my life, when things are not going well, when I'm feeling in over my head, when I'm feeling lost, I realize that what has happened is that I've moved away from that light of love, either from God's love or love of my family and friends and community, or I've moved away myself from being in a place of loving others. And I really believe God created us to be in a place of loving, to feel at home, most at home, when we receive God's love, the love of others, as well as share that love, that light. So when we're not in that place, we might as well be 93 million miles from home. "93 million miles from the sun. People get ready, 'cause here it comes. It's a light, a beautiful light, over the horizon, into your eyes. Oh my, how beautiful. Oh, my beautiful mother. She told me, son, in your life you're gonna go far. If you do it right, you'll love where you are. Just know, wherever you go, you can always come home. 240,000 miles from the moon. You've come a long way to belong here, to share this view of the night, a glorious night. Over the horizon is another bright sky. Oh my, how beautiful. Oh my irrefutable Father. He told me, son, sometimes it may seem dark, but the absence of the light is a necessary part. Just know, wherever you go, you can always come home. You can always come back. Every road is a slippery slope. There is always a hand that you can hold on to. Looking deeper through the telescope, you can see that your home's inside of me. Just know that wherever you go, no, you're never alone. You will always get back home. From the sun, people get ready, 'cause here it comes. It's a light, a beautiful light, over the horizon, into your eyes.
Let's give it up to Phil and Robin. Wonderful job as always. And let's give it up to Chuck. What a wonderful job. Thank you so much for your words. One of those ways that we live out being the light, the floodlight, is through our financial gifts, is the way that we give others that we don't even know, but we're sharing God's love with them because God knows them, or they need to know God. And we're going to be passing the offering plates around in a little bit. As always, you can see on the screens the multiple ways to give, whether online at our website, through texting, through mail. We just want to say thank you, because no matter what you give, it's a means of shining that light to people who are in need, that we don't know, that we don't even not even agree with, but yet we do know that all people need Christ's light. So we take this time to give our first and our best to God through our offerings as we listen to some more wonderful music.
Some of you are young at heart enough to remember who Dan Fogelberg is. Dan was a deeply spiritual man in his own unique way, and tells us a beautiful story of journey. Pure. Joy at the start, fear in the journey, joy in the coming home. A part of the heart gets lost in the yearning, somewhere along the road. Along the road your path may wander, a pilgrim's faith may fail. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Darkness obscures the trail.
Cursing the quest, courting disaster, measureless nights forebode. Moments of rest, glimpses of laughter are treasured along the road. Along the road your steps may stumble, your thoughts may start to stray, but through it all a heart held humble levels in light your way. Ooh. Ooh. Joy at the start, fear in the journey, joy in the coming home. A part of the heart gets lost in the learning, somewhere along the road. Somewhere along the road. Somewhere along the road.
Thank you, Robin and Phil. I invite us to stand as we continue with the Holden Evening Prayer.